Hello, good morning. I had no sound there. Sorry about that. Hopefully it's fixed now. Welcome to the meditation. This is Scott. And here on my channel, we work with awareness, the miracle of awareness with a capital M. And apply that awareness to the different dimensions of our being. We have our body, emotion, mind, and relational dimension. And the mechanism of action is that the more we practice awareness in the different dimensions of ourself, the more we have access to develop those dimensions and make different choices in life as a result. And when I say different, I mean more holistic choices, choices that can take more into account. And because the world is set up in such a way these days, this is very useful, I think. So, because of the fragmentation and the sort of narcissism around, the choices that pull us out and get us to feel fear, anxiety, shame, very useful for confusing people from who they really are. And it's up to us to really come back to who we truly are. And this is why we use this practice here on my channel. So if that's cool to you, you can hang out and we'll meditate today for about 50 or so minutes. And I like to do a brief talk and then we'll get into the guided practice. And so it's very important to develop resilience, which is what I was saying earlier when there was no sound. Resilience is a kind of stability. It's a kind of strength. When we think of someone that is stable, they're very connected, they're very strong, and when the wind of life is blowing at them, they don't move around like a flag in the wind. There's something very steady about them. And the way to become more resilient is to practice regulating your nervous system and expanding your consciousness and using awareness as a tool in your life. And I like the idea of becoming aware of how things actually are more and more. And when you become aware more and more of how things are, you have the option or the opportunity to become a little bit more resilient, because what life is teaching you through the cycles of your experience is that when something comes around again, it's a chance for you to get to be someone a little bit different, to be someone a little bit more understanding of the pattern. And that little bit more of awareness is the real incredible power of awakening, because it allows us to see our patterns and to learn from them. And if we're not learning from our patterns, we're not really being resilient. We're really kind of stuck, And we all know that in, myself and my life, and maybe even in your life, you can notice this too. There's a sense in which you get stuck every now and then, and it's really awareness that allows you to see that. We can take our perspective and other people's perspective into account and really begin to shape our life around awareness and around the miracle that it really is. And we don't let sort of like an authority figure have the final say on our experience, because really we're the ultimate final say on how we approach life. And while it's good to listen to others and their points of view, we really have to take them into account from our own point of view. And this is the miracle of getting to have a human birth, getting to have a human experience. So, that being said, we'll begin today with a Donna Eden technique that I like. Make sure your feet are crossed at the ankles. And you can take your hands like this, bring them up into your chest. And breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth really helps balancing the energy body. Allowing the whole trunk of your body to expand and contract. Letting all the air out. Good. And then coming out of that, shaking it out, shaking away from your energy field. Awesome. And then coming with the eyes closed back inside, moving backwards a little bit in your body. Just beginning to feel the sensations of your body. Tune into areas of your body that feel present, warm and open, tingling, pulsing. Begin to feel your body and the connection to the earth underneath you, your body's contact with the earth. You can begin the process now of feeling and softening. So on the in-breath, feeling your body, and the out-breath, a downward movement through your body of softening and melting like warm honey down into the earth. And the honey's like this warm, healing, purifying, cleansing honey that everything it touches, it heals, cleanses, and purifies. as it moves down through your body and into the earth. In each breath wave, each cycle of the breath, you get a little bit closer to your body and melt just a little bit deeper into the earth. Very good. And then bringing your attention up into your heart, into the center of your chest, feeling your heart space. And you can imagine as though you're breathing directly in and out of your heart. And on the in-breath in, feeling your heart, and then on the out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. If you like, you can put your hand there on your heart, over your chest. Feel the warmth of your hand. Coming in contact with your emotions, you can notice what is emotionally present for you. And And without making your emotions right or wrong, good or bad, you could just allow yourself to feel them a little bit in the shared space. You can always remember, if there's overwhelm, to come back to feeling your body, the earth underneath you for grounding. The power of your breath and your body and the connection of your body to the earth is very real, very useful in times of stress. With each breath in and out of your heart, just see if you can soften just a little bit more. A softer feeling in your heart, in your chest. In breath, feeling out breath, just becoming a little bit softer in your heart. If you like, you can, at the end of the out-breath, take a pause and just letting go into that vast open energy field of your heart. There's a way in which our hearts extend beyond our bodies. expanding, softening your heart. And at the end of the out breath, you can pause, just letting go, dissolving to the vast open spaciousness of your heart. Bringing your attention up into your head, feeling your head on the in-breath, and then on the out-breath, softening in and around your skull. If you like, you can breathe into your third eye area in your forehead or your crown, whatever feels correct for you. In-breath, feeling your head, out-breath, softening. Becoming aware of how busy your mind might be, just noticing the amount of thoughts that you might be having. But just remain uninvolved with your thinking, just allowing your thoughts to come and go, like clouds in the sky. It can be useful to come back to feeling your head or your body for grounding if you notice you get pulled into a thought. And continue the practice of feeling and softening your head. If you like, you can put your tongue on the tip of your tongue behind your front teeth. There's a little groove for your tongue to go. Helps complete the energy circuit, moving up the spine and down the front of your body. If you like, you can add in the pausing at the end of the out breath. So the in breath, feeling your head, out breath, softening your head, and then at the end of the out breath, just letting go into the vast, open spaciousness of your mind. It can feel almost as though the whole entire sky is where your head was, like the whole sky replaces your head and rests on your shoulders like a giant blue pancake. Very good. And then now, we'll spend some time with our eyes open, gently opening your eyes and allowing the work that we've done to remain and not evaporate away. And keeping your eyes soft, gentle, with a gentle focus. If you like, you can look out a window or at a more natural scene in your TV or your device. And on the in-breath, you're going to feel around you, the space around you. And then on the out-breath, feeling the space inside you. And just noticing the difference, feeling outside on the in-breath and then inside on the out-breath. And allow the flow of your breath to be very natural, nothing contrived, nothing forced. Just noticing outside and then inside. You might notice it might be easier to feel outside more than being able to feel inside, or vice versa. It might be easier to feel inside rather than outside. And that's okay, that's normal. Just noticing what's true for you. Sometimes feeling is kind of like a deep listening, but it's more than just sound. Feeling outside of you is more than just listening, but it's like that, like deep listening outside of your being. And then feeling inside, like deep seeing or deep listening inside. add in, if you like, the pause. So on the in-breath, feeling around you like you've been doing, and then on the out-breath, feeling inside. And then at the end of the out-breath, you can pause and just sort of let go into the land beneath you. Your body's contact with the earth is letting go into the earth. And if you'd like to, you can add in love, compassion, gratitude to your practice. And on in-breath, feeling love, compassion, gratitude all around you. And then on the out-breath, feeling love, compassion, gratitude towards yourself. And just practice sending and receiving love, compassion, gratitude. And we'll just practice that quietly for the next 9 or so minutes. Set the intention to be grateful for life. sort of grounding practice. You can take your hands, place them out to the sides with the wrist and the hand up, pushing out to the sides, a little bit behind you. In breath through the nose, out through the mouth. Feel the stretch in your hands. Very good. And then flicking away from your body. And from here we can set our prayers and intentions for the day. And I will be quiet for a moment and allow you the opportunity to do that. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up blessings and ripple out into the community. Amen. Great. Thank you so much for joining me for the practice. I hope you have an awesome day, and feel free to like and subscribe, comment below, and have an awesome day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.